guys, it's Mega, and today I'm going to give you all my ABC deck for Link Evolution. ABC is a really fun deck, guys. It's like the better version of XYZ, simply because you can use your monster from the field or graveyard. It is really sweet. It's basically just a big boss monster that likes to banish stuff, really. On top of that, we are bringing back, you know it, the Arardon combo. And also on top of that, we also have Infinity. So all these in one deck. Yep, it's a really fun one. So without any further ado, guys, let's get into it. Starting off, guys, is 2 copies of a Assault Cord. Now, the reason why I'm doing 2 of Core, 2 of Wyvern and 3 Drake is because we're only running 2 ABCs. The reason why is because I really wanted to do something different, because if you didn't open like Galaxy Soldier or like Gold or Silver Gadget, you pretty much are going to be like summoning a monster set pass. So it's like I wanted something more. So in order to do so, we decided to cut a little bit of the ABC cards and put them down to 2, and introduce more cards for more support. So for the ABC cards, guys, all of them have the ability that if they're equipped to a monster, they can't be that card can't be affected by a certain card, and they all have an effect that triggers if they hit the graveyard. So if A core is if A core is equipped to a monster, it's unaffected by monsters. B, it's unaffected by spells, and C, it's unaffected by trap cards. If a Assault Core, guys, is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Union monster from your grave back to your hand. We've got B, Buster Drake. Drake, if it's sent to the graveyard, you can add a Union monster from your deck to your hand. That's why we're running it at 3. And then C, Crush Wyvern, you get to special summon a Union monster from your hand. So they all have really great special abilities, and they do work in tandem with each other. We also wanted the 2 copies of Ash Blossom, just to stop your opponent from doing anything from the deck, like add a monster, special summon, and of course send a card from the deck to the graveyard. So all in all, great. It's really great. We are running that lone copy of Despot 001. This, I would say, isn't a Garnet, but you particularly don't want to see him. So you're going to special summon this card off of Fibrax for the Arardon combo, but even if you do draw into him, you can simply summon him and then just summon a Jet Synchron, do the combo that way. This guy's a limit. So for 001, if the reason you're going to summon him back is off the graveyard, is from his graveyard, because if 2 machine monsters are summoned at the same time, you could summon this card from the grave. So you can do that off of Arardon, and you can also do this off of ABC. We have got, guys, 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier, simply because we are, yes, going to go into a Nova and go into Infinity, simply because a lot of our monsters, apart from the Arardon pieces, which is 4 cards, all of our cards are light. So you can easily just pitch the ABC cards to get them in the graveyard, so you can summon ABC that way, and you can go on top of this, go into Infinity. We have got, guys, 3 copies of Gold Gadget and then 3 copies of Silver Gadget. These 6 cards are pretty much got the exact same ability. So when they're normal special summoned, you can special summon a level 4 or lower machine from your hand, or a level 4 machine from your hand. So these 2 guys will bring out one of the ABC cards, and then you can go into rank 4. You can go into Union Carrier to equip another monster. You can go into you can go into Masquerade. You can do whatever you want depending on the situation. And they also have the ability is if they're destroyed by battle or by a card effect, you can special summon the other gadget from your deck. So Gold can special out Silver, and Silver can special out Gold. We have got 1 copy of Heavy Mech Support Armor, because if this card is normal summoned, you can target a Union monster in your grave and special summon it. So again, that's great for going into Union Carrier, or just great for going into going into Link 2s. We have got, guys, 2 copies of Jet Synchron. Decided to leave it to 2 because I really wanted to run Support Armor as well. So Jet Synchron, guys, if it's basically a 1 card Arardon combo. You summon it, go into Link Link Karibo, bring back Jet Synchron with its own ability, where you simply send any card in your hand to the grave to summon Jet Synchron from the graveyard. So again, you can pitch your ABC cards to go into ABC Dragon Buster. Then you go into Fibrax. Fibrax brings out Despot 001. you then go into Arardon. Arardon brings out Mega Phantom Beast O-Lion, and it brings out Despot 001 again. You see what I mean? The whole combo resolves around if you can literally just summon a single Jet Synchron. Then we've got one copy of Mega Phantom Beast O-Lion. O-Lion is the only Garnet in this deck. If you draw it, you aren't doing the Arardon combo, simply because Arardon can only summon out O-Lion from the deck. It can't summon O-Lion from the hand. So, yeah, you don't want to draw this card. Excuse me. We've got 2 copies of Nibiru. I decided to add in Nibiru into the deck because, like, especially going first, going second, it's just a great card shutdown combo deck. So say your hand is basically Nibiru and you only had like A, B, or C. You simply summon it. Then you just wait for your opponent to do whatever they need to do, and then you can just tribute all of them off for Nibiru. Because if your opponent summons 5 or more monsters, which is pretty much what any combo deck will do, you could tribute every monster on the field and summon out a primal token to your opponent's side of the field, whose attack and defense is equal. But if it means getting around like a lot of light monsters, Nibiru is your man. And also because he is a light attribute, you can even pitch him for the Galaxy Soldiers. Onto the spells, guys. I am running 2 copies of Call by the Grave because I needed, like, especially if we run the Arardon combo, you really don't want to be like Ash Blossom and stuff like that. So Call by the Grave really comes in handy. That 1 copy of Cosmic Cyclone just for like some back row removal, just in case we do go against like chimp decks like Mystic Mine. I've got 2 copies of Magnet Reverse simply because it's like it's a monster reborn for this deck. So it can bring back ABC Dragon Buster that's been banished or banished or in the graveyard. It can resurrect Cyber Dragon Infinity, can resurrect Union Carrier, and it could also resurrect any of your ABC cards that you banish to summon out Buster Dragon. We've got that lone copy of Monster Reborn because it can bring back anything, not just our machine or rock monsters. We have got 1 copy of Terraforming because of Union Hanger, which is a really good card. Tuning lets us add Jet Synchron from my deck to the hand. The only downside is of playing Tuning. You do then have to send the top card of your deck to the grave. And if your top card is O-Lion, yep, you've lost. It's pretty much as simple as that, guys. We have got 3 copies of Union Carrier because Union Carrier, upon being activated, lets you add a light machine Union monster from your deck to your hand. So it will instantly search out C, B, or A, which is really great. And then if you summon a light machine Union monster, so normal or special summon, doesn't matter, you can equip 1 monster from your deck who fits it, if you catch me, with a different name. So if you have B, you can equip C or A. If you have A, you can equip B or C. You see what I mean? And it is so easy because of Union Carrier to go into ABC Dragon Buster. Traps, we are running that lone copy of Gozen Match simply because majority of the time like Infinity and Infinity, Utopia, or even our ABC cards or light attributes. The only time you would be going into like a non-light, so like Borrow Load, is if you do the Arardon combo. If you don't do the Arardon combo, Gozen Match is absolutely great because majority of the cards we run are actually light attribute. Then we've got 3 copies of Imperm because it's just a better version of Effect Veiler. If you have no cards on the field, you can play this card from your hand like a hand trap, so it's really great. If you set it and then activate it, any spell or trap that activates in that column is also negated. So again, it's just a really great trap card. Onto the extra deck, guys. Yep, we are running 2 copies of ABC because it's just absolutely great. You basically summon it by banishing A, B, and C from your field or graveyard. It can be both. It doesn't have to be one or the other, so it's really great. It has 2 quick effects. One being you can discard 1 card to banish 1 card on the field. It doesn't target, it doesn't destroy, it just banishes. So it gets around a lot of cards. And then during your opponent's turn, you can tribute ABC to summon out A, B, and C from your banish zone back to the field. So, like, it's really, so you could basically just like banish it. Like if it's threatened, if it's threatened, just tribute it to bring back the summon requirements. Next turn, you just go back into an ABC Dragon Buster and just do the exact same stuff again. Borrowload Savage and Herald of the Arclight, because again, like I say, we are doing a arardon. So when you do the arardon combo, you end with these two. Both of them are Omni Negates. So Borrowload Savage, upon being Link Summoned, will target a Link monster in the graveyard, so it will be a arardon, and it will gain a counter for each of its Link rating. So Borrowload would gain 3 counters, and it will gain half of Arardon's attack points. So it'll be on like 4,050 attack points. Then should your opponent activate a spell trap or monster effect, as a quick effect, you can remove 1 Borrow counter to negate the activation. So you see, Borrowload becomes like a free negate Borrowload. We've got Herald of the Arclight, because again, it is an Omnigate, so should your opponent activate a spell trap or monster effect, you can tribute this card to negate and destroy the card, so it's really great. And it has another effect where any monster sent from the hand or main deck is banished main deck to the grave is banished instead. So Armageddon Knight, Foolish Burial, hand traps, it can shut down. If Herald of the Arclight is in play, your opponent can't even use Effect Veiler, so it's really, really great. Exceeders, we're running Nova and Infinity, because yes, let's say we are running the Galaxy Soldiers. Infinity is again an Omni-Negate, because once per turn, should your opponent activate a card effect, you can detach 1 Exceeds material to negate and destroy that effect. And once per turn, you can absorb 1 attack mode monster on the field. It can be either player's field, and give it and it gains a Exceeds material. So each time you absorb monsters, it's just going to get more and more negates. We have got Utopia, then Utopia the Lightning, because like I say, guys, we are running level 4s, so you can easily go into Utopia, then use Utopia to go into Utopia the Lightning. Just because Utopia the Lightning, if it attacks, your opponent can't activate spell traps, really great. Also, if it attacks into a monster, its attack points can increase to 5,000, which can just out any monster, and it's just great for like sealing out games. Links, we are running that 1 copy of Halqifibrax. Like I say, you'll be going in this with Jet Synchron or Despot 001, summon out the other monster you didn't use, and then you're going to go into a Arardon. Mainly, that's the only reason you use Halqifibrax. You're using IP Masquerena simply because it's a great like Link 2 to go into. You can link summon during your opponent's turn with IP Masquerena, and any monster that uses Masquerena can't be destroyed by card effects. So you can go into Nightmare Phoenix if you want to pop an opponent's back row. Simply by discarding a card, you can destroy 1 spell trap on the field. Or with Masquerena, you can go into Nightmare Unicorn. Again, you have to discard 1 card, target 1 card on the field, and return it to the deck. So it's really great for like an interruption on top of ABC's interruption as well. Link Rebo, like I said, we are running the Jet Synchron combo, because you just summon out Jet Synchron, Link summon it for Link Rebo. The Jet Synchron resurrects itself, and then you just go into Halqifibrax and do the entire play. Arardon, because the combo revolves around him and Halqifibrax, he just summons out 3 tokens upon being Link summoned, which does summon Despot 001 from the graveyard. Then you will just tribute itself and a token to bring out O-Line from the deck. And then when you summon out Borrowload Savage, you just equip it. You equip Arardon onto Borrowload. And then finally, we're running that 1 copy of Union Carrier, because if you have if you're fortunate to have Gadget and Union Hanger in your hand, you can go into ABC turn 1 simply because you are just whatever monster that you add to your hand with Union Carrier, you will then equip with another one of them. You link summon into Union Carrier. A Union Carrier will equip the final piece you're missing to itself, and then you just tribute all 3 of them off to go into ABC Dragon Buster, and that's basically the deck, guys. It's a really fun deck. I do recommend playing, because it's just ABC is just literally, it is as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's kind of brain dead. It's just really standard, and because it's super annoying with all these interruptions and negates, yeah, some people do really hate it. And on top of that, guys, that is it. I do hope you enjoy the video. Stay tuned for the next one. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, look at subscribing, because everyone does help out the channel grow. Without any further ado, guys, I hope you have a great day or night. Take care. Goodbye.
inside and trying to dream, no sign in advance. You see, this mortal core service taught like a spring. Step back, two-step, 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 one, two, three. No more than a test, ever feeding off the fallacy, creating this master down. Inside this big machine with all of the rest, break free to phase electricity. Time turning up the volume, time turning on us always. No time enough tomorrow, forward turning back to where we began. 20 seconds tested. Fragments in one direction. Celestial noise detected. Delirium unsuspected. Static to intuition. Time in the need for deepness. Transmissions begun completed. 7 to 8 to decent. Arrested destiny alone in a trance. No escaping from this waking dream, no hope for advance. You see, the mortal core we serve is not but a spring. Unwind, too slow, too quick, too much to believe. You failed the test, ever forging all new fallacies, creating a master act. This brick machine with all of the rest, DC, dying, electricity.